I could totally see myself doing that. You got some tips, Danny, for people during these times?
Make sure you distinguish whether you're thirsty or you're hungry. Because a lot of times people will confuse that. And so if you drink 16 ounces of water, even you can sweeten it with a little Crystal Light. I don't always recommend that, but you can chug that first. And if you're still hungry, then your body needs some nutrition value. But if you get full after and you get energized, like, you should be good. You're just thirsty. You're dehydrated. And then another thing too is moderation of fruits. Apples, some strawberries, blueberries, things like that. Anything like mangoes, bananas, a little bit higher in sugar. So maybe you want to stay away from those because they sometimes will make you hungrier because they'll release certain hormones and they'll trick your body into thinking that it's really hungrier when it's not. So but a lot of people will confuse that when you eat carbs, you sometimes get full. You get full, but for a shorter amount of time, and then you're hungry right away again. And then you think your metabolism is going, but it's not necessarily true. It's releasing hormones that's tricking the mind and the body to thinking that it's hungry and it's not full. But in reality, like, you're not hungry.
Yes.
So distinguishing those two is probably like the top two of them on top of what Lizette just said. That would help you. Like I said, the more basic, the better. The more complex, the more options you give yourself, the harder it's going to be. There's so many diets out there. And they're all good in their own way as long as you stay consistent.
Yes.
Reason diets don't work is because everybody stops after 14 or 15 days. And then they have to start the loop all over again. It takes 21 days to create a habit, So if you break that before, you have to start every single time. So it's like driving yourself crazy. It's insanity, Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, I've learned a lot. I've learned I've learned about monk fruit. You have mentioned the monk fruits, and tell me before we go, what's your theories on monk fruit, Lizette?
Well, for now, because remember when Splenda was good?
Yes, you know what? I gotta tell. Right now, Splenda is like they're saying, hey, you know what? Even stevia, even organic stevia, it's already like it's on the cut list.
That one's not good either.
It's my Alzheimer's. That's right, Bill.
Dang it! Like, you're gonna leave me with no options. Well, so far for now, it seems like monk fruit. It tastes a lot like sugar. So it helps you with that like craving, but it doesn't have the effect that the fruits or the grains will give you, where your insulin's going to drop and then you're going to be hungry again, or you store it and it turns into fat or anything like that. So far, it looks like it doesn't. I love it because it doesn't have that bitter chemical aftertaste that maybe some stevias do. And I've gotten away with sneaking that into desserts for kids and other people that don't know that's in it, and they don't notice the difference. Yeah. And they're cutting a ton of calories on it. I love it so far.
It's an amazing little dynamic option there, because one of the things is that with diseases that now the monster is insulin, and if we can stop the insulin reaction from occurring, that is the name of the game. Whether it's through periodic eating or limiting your time slots of eating, the whole thing is to stop lipoprotein lipase from putting it into our fat. And the thing that does that is insulin. And monk fruit seems to not stimulate insulin response. So that becomes the biochemistry from what I understand it. And like you said, as of today, right? we don't know. So we'll talk about those things as we go. Listen, guys, I want to thank you guys up. Down on the bottom, you'll see the connection to everybody here, and the links directly to their facilities. And I look forward to having that. So we'll be able to talk about some more things in the future. And thank you, Kenna. Thank you, Lizette. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, me. We're all here. Oh, and it was a pretty comfortable place, and it was a really interesting dynamics. And we're going to be bringing different topics, and as we go through the times and discuss those issues that are important to our people in El Paso, it's very important to be able to kind of understand the minds, to be in with our patients. It's not about them and us, it's about we. So when we work together, we look together for solutions. And it's not so cryptic when you realize that people like us are all really trying to help everybody here. So look forward to connecting again, and look forward to hearing from you. So thank you, guys. Thank you again.